You got me down on the ground like I see double vision. I owe some mirrors and baby, nothing's clearer. You got me running around like there's so much to do, but maybe that's too much for you.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lawrence Mwamba. It's been ages. Hey, I had to go on a break. But nevertheless, I came back with great, amazing news. I just received my pin from Google AdSense. Now, I must make mention that waiting for the pin from Google AdSense is the most terrifying and tiring thing that makes most YouTubers wanna give up or feel like giving up. But hey, my pin just came in, and my word, I'm extremely excited. Like, this is what I've been waiting for quite some time now. Yeah, I will definitely do a video on the entire process from the time I applied for the pin up until the very day when they sent the pin. So today we're talking about Patson Daka, who had a chat with Carol. A very interesting chat, I'm sure you love it. Well, Patson Daka is one of the finest footballers that Zambia's ever exported out there. Austria, you can name the countries, you know. So quickly, let us take a look at this interview as we get to know more about the whereabouts of our celebrated footballer, Patson Daka.
I went to Spain, to Espanyol. I also trained with Espanyol, I think, for a week.
Okay.
And then from Espanyol, I went to Portugal. In Portugal also, I trained there for 2 weeks, I think. And then I came back, and then there were now a lot of talks now. Hey, look at the way they are moving the boy around. He's from France, where.
Portugal, Spain, yeah.
Yeah, they are confusing him. They just want money. But they know that he cannot sign, but they're just taking him everywhere. But
Yeah.
for me, it didn't bother me because I knew the direction that we were heading. So,
Okay.
and by then I was prepared and I had that insight in mind. Even when the time I was back in Zambia when I was training, I wasn't training at a level where I want to stay in Zambia, you know. I was training with an insight, with the mindset of coming to Europe anytime.
Yeah.
You know. So
And also what's required in Europe.
So it was
because you've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was taught by the coaches what I have to improve on, what I have to work on.
Oh, nice.
Because my agent also is an ex-footballer. He understands what a footballer has to do and what I have to work on. So he has been like telling me what I have to improve in. He's like also my personal coach, you know. He tells me you have to do this at this time.
Tell us a little bit about that, the advice that you got from these different teams in Europe. Just some of the things that you had to improve on.
Well, by then, you know, I think mostly like for us Africans, we have got so much talent. But like for me, coming from Zambia, there were a lot of tactical things that were missing in me because you know, for us Africans, we are not really exposed to, like more especially in Zambia, not exposed to more developed academies, you know, where they're focusing developing the tactical things in the young players, the ball controls, how to move the ball, all those little things, you know. So there's some moments whereby you have to take your first touch to keep the ball in motion, but maybe you keep it static, you know. And I said, no, you don't have to do this. Maybe where you have to do 2 touches, you're making 3, 4 touches. So those little things, you know, they say, okay, I think this guy didn't really have that academy development, you know. Yeah, but they can see that you have the passion, you have the drive, and you have the quality, but it's just little things that
you need to fine tune.
So those are the things that I always like was getting to say, no, feel like you can come, we can sign you when you are ready, when you like you're even eligible to come to Europe, you know.
Oh wow.
You have the potential, but we feel like you really have to work on things. And they talked to my agent, and my agent also talked to me. He advised me what I can do to improve those things. And then when I came back, when I went back to Zambia, we were supposed to, we were preparing for the Africa Cup qualification against Cameroon. We were playing against Cameroon. So we had gone to Zimbabwe for a preparation. We were playing a friendly game against Zimbabwe. And by then the coach was Wetson Yelena.
Yeah.
So when we played a friendly game, we finished, and it was like tomorrow we'll be flying out to go to Cameroon. And then I received a phone call from my agent to say, we have talked with your coach, you won't be going with the team to Cameroon.
To Cameroon.
And I was like, but why? Where am I? Why? What happened? You know?
Yeah.
So then he told me, you know, the coach is going to explain to you, go and talk to the coach and then we'll talk later.
Okay.
That's how I went to talk to the coach, and then he explained to me, he told me, no, we received an offer from your agents. They said there's an offer, the opportunity has come in that you can go and attend trials in Austria. And by then I didn't have an idea about Austria. I didn't know anything, or even Red Bull.
Yeah.
So I started like searching on internet to know more about Red Bull, to know more about Austria. And then I was surprised to know that that's where David Alaba comes from, and I was like, but I know these players, but I just didn't know that they
Didn't know
from
the league. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how I had to pack my bags to say, oh, for me, so tomorrow the team will be going this direction, me, I'm going the other direction.
Wow.
That's how I came to know about like the opportunity to come to Austria.
Austria.
Yeah, then that's how I came in the following day.
And here's the interesting thing. Something else that you and your agent loved is that it was a perfect fit for you, because they were also very well known in terms of developing and guiding some of the up and coming talent.
Yeah, and like our agent has a very good relationship with Red Bull, because he has got some, I think we're about four or five players from who are managed by him. Okay. I think 4 are from Mali, and then 2 from Zambia, me and Enoch.
And you left with Enoch, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
I first came.
Okay.
And then I stayed here for about 6 months, and then that's how Enoch came for trials. Then I had just to convince him to come and stay, because I needed someone to stay with, to
keep you company.
And yeah.
So tell us, there's what is called a corporation, you became like a corporation player, right? So Red Bull Salzburg signed you, but you were loaned out to FC Liefering, okay?
Yeah, so when I came here, I wasn't like training with Red Bull. I was with Liefering all the time. I didn't even knew where Red Bull were training from. Like, I just knew about Liefering, you know.
Yeah.
So okay. I stayed here for 2 weeks, and then I came back to Zambia, and then they were following my progress. And by then we were in South Africa. There we came for a COSAFA tournament. Unfortunately, we had beaten you guys in the final.
You're forgiven. Yeah.
Yeah. So after that, then they told me to say, okay, we're going to make a deal. These guys have agreed to that they would love to sign you. And by then, for me, when I was coming back to Zambia, I had an idea that I was going to come back, because after I finished my trials, the coach called me, and then he told me, no, for me, I'm impressed with you. I would love you to come back and stay here, because I've seen some qualities that we want to have in the team, which you have and we don't have. So I think the only thing that is remaining is about your agent and the team to like finalize everything. But for me as a coach and for my assistant and everyone, would want you to come back. We don't know about you. So I was like, of course for me, I'd want to come back. So I'm going to hear what my agent are going to say. And then that's how they finalized everything, and then I had to come back again.
But tell me something. Did you know about some of the other teams in Europe, some of the other big names and big name clubs in Europe that wanted you at that time?
Oh, at that time, I really didn't know.
You weren't aware. Okay.
No.
But did you hear about it afterwards?
Yeah, it was funny because after I signed for Red Bull,
Yeah.
I started playing for Liefering, the second, like the corporate team for Red Bull.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I started playing, and then my agent received a text from Lille. They were asking him to say, because when I went to Lille, I met Levo
Mutiba, yeah.
Yeah. He was like a good friend there to, take care of me and all that.
Yeah.
He's really a good guy. He's really a good guy.
Brothers from Southern Africa.
Yeah. So he received a text to ask him about me, and then he was like, but this player was once there. He came for trials and you didn't want to sign him. And then they refused, no, we never saw this player, And then so that's how he showed them some of the clips, and then they were like, but
wait a minute.
We never received any information from the people who take care of the players, about him. We never, Then it was like, no, as it is now, there's nothing that you can do. And then also, with Espanyol again, also they were also surprised to say that I was once there, They were like, but how come we didn't get this player to be playing for us? And what made them even more, it was after the UEFA Youth League, after they won the UEFA Youth League, that's when they were like, how come this didn't happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a question here from, let me find it. I can't find it. But basically talking about settling in Austria. Oh yeah, it's Mills Calvin. Was it difficult for you to settle in Austria?
Not really.
Really?
It wasn't really difficult for me. The reason being, the time I came here, I found a lot of African players who were able to speak English, and they were able to advise me about what they expect from me, what I have to do. And what was really challenging for me to settle down was the weather, because the time I came it was winter, it was snowing like crazy. So, and I wasn't used to it. It was difficult for me to play or to train, and it was getting very cold.
Yeah.
And also the language also was a bit of a challenge, because I didn't understand everything. But lucky enough, like I said, there was some players from Mali, from Ghana, who were able to translate for me, to help me in everything that I do. And also because by then when I arrived, I was staying at the Red Bull Academy, so there were some educators there who were making sure to take care of the foreign players, and everyone was just staying at the academy. So they really made it easy for me to settle down. I didn't feel more lost or homesick, but they made sure that I was feeling like I'm home.
Yeah, you're part of a family.
Yeah.
Patrick Chingimba says, which one is your dream club? So I didn't ask you this. Which team did you support growing up?
Growing up, I was supporting Liverpool and Barcelona. Yeah, those were my clubs that I grew up supporting.
And you still support them?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. And footballers, because you spoke about your inspiration, obviously you said your dad, but other footballers that you really loved how they play and that you followed?
Yeah, there are quite a lot. I get inspiration from different players, a lot of players. Like I said earlier on, it's not a matter of me becoming that person, but me getting some abilities that can improve my play, So there are some players like Luis Suarez of Barcelona and There's Jamie Vardy.
Okay.
There's Hernandez,
Yeah.
Chicharito. There's Kylian Mbappe.
Okay.
Yeah, they are quite different players that I look at in different aspects. In their movements. If you talk of Suarez, his movements in the box is insane. Like, he's got the nose for the ball, you know, he knows when and how to move. So I also try to learn from him in that aspect, and also like the type of Jimmy Vardy kind of player where he always wants to play behind the defense. They put the ball through, you know, he always wants to be 1v1 with the goalkeeper and all that. And the type of, like, also Aguero, who is able to finish in almost every angle, you know.
Yeah.
So, like, for Mbappe, I look also at the explosiveness that he has. And because I know that I've got some speed, so I feel like, okay, I can try to learn from him by using explosiveness. And for Chicharito, I also got to understand that he's one player who, like, is always aware, he's always ready for anything. He has got no trust for the goalkeeper, you know. He always wants to go for a rebound. Whether the goalkeeper catches the ball, he doesn't. So that's what I also try to learn from, and I think it helped me also to score my first Champions League goal with that.
That was at when you played FC Genk.
Yeah.
Did you know that you made history when you scored that goal? Did you know that was a record, that was history? No Zambian has ever scored in the Champions League before?
No, I didn't. I didn't have any idea.
Tell us about that goal.
Well, that goal was really special, and because, like, it's every player's dream to score in the Champions League, regardless of the team you're playing against. But just to score in the Champions League, it's every player's dream. And for me to score that night, it's something that I've been dreaming about, something that I always wanted before even the tournament began. And for me to score in that game, it was really special. I felt like satisfied, you know, like, okay, I have gotten one of many to come, so which was very important, you know. I've unlocked the door now. So it's just a matter of now going in now.
Angel Musonda says, my God, we love you, and may you continue lifting our Zambian flag. And then someone asked what playing in the Champions League is like.
I can't describe the feeling with words. But it's just like Champions League football. It's on its own level. It's
another level.
It's another level, you know, where that's why it's called Champions League. It's just for champions, you know. They are elite players, and for me as a developing player to be able to play in the Champions League where elite players are playing, it was a memorable thing for me. It was a great achievement also. Like, a lot of players have played, good players have played at a higher level, but some of them, they have not played in the Champions League.
That's right.
And for me, just starting up, developing my career, I got the chance to play in the Champions League and to score in the Champions League. It can only be good.
And there's more to come.
There's more to come, definitely.
Mr. Kachiba says, is Salzburg training just about scoring goals? Yeah. Hey, you've got a message. Okay, wait, tell us about that, and then I'll give you a message, other message here.
No, it's not just about scoring. I think it's only because the philosophy of Red Bull teams, it's attacking football. So I think that's one thing that helps us to score many goals, and also the high pressing game that we have, you know, like just running like crazy. So it's something that helps us to score many goals.
Look at this. Michael Essien is here. He says,
Oh my
"Goal."
goodness.
He says, "Well done, boy. Keep it up." He's watching. What do you want to say to Michael? I know he's another footballer that you look up to.
So much respect for him. I've got so much respect for him.
Yeah.
But I hate him for one thing. The goal he scored against Barcelona, I was so upset. But I loved it at the same time. He's a very good inspiration for us, more especially Africans, to see the great things that he has achieved, the great things that he's done for football. It's a very great inspiration, and we are following in his footsteps. We are believing that one day
it's possible.
We'll keep on where he's left it, and we'll keep on taking the African continent to the next level.
Yeah. Balarwe says, does your club regulate what you eat when you're at home, for instance?
Yes, they do. Like, there's a nutritionist. They make sure they give us the program, the menus for the week. So you have to know, or you have to eat this, you have to drink this. But again, at the same time, you can eat something else, but you have to know that it's something that is going in line with what it is required for you. You know, you cannot just eat any food at any time when you feel like, no, you have to follow the menu that you're being given.
Is that the difference as well about, playing in Europe? It's just the attention to detail. And that's why you're able to develop, as you say, as much as you do and as you have.
Yeah, in Europe, the one thing that is like that has helped me personally is I've come to understand that football is not just played on the field when you just go on the field and you start playing, but here, like at Red Bull, they take every detail like seriously, you know, like you have to understand what you're eating, like you have to understand your mental health, you know.
Yeah.
As a psychologist, you have to make sure that you're in a good state to play football. You know,
all round. Yeah.
In Africa, you may find like someone, maybe he's having family problems. He has got no one to talk to. And then he comes on the field today. Maybe the coach doesn't know anything about, his friends don't know anything about, and you're just all surprised. Why is he playing like this?
Yeah.
You know, because we just feel like, okay, it's his responsibility to do this, you know. But if, let's say, the club has got someone who's like checking up on players to see what they are doing, what they are lacking, what they want, all that, you know, it's helpful, because it's not everyone who can just come or go to the coach and open up to say, I've got this problem.
This is what I'm going through.
This is what I'm going through.
Yeah.
So sometimes when there's someone whom you know that when you discuss with, it's just between you. He's not going to take it somewhere else, because that's his job. He's going to help you. He's a professional in that way, you know. So I think it really helps a lot in different things, not just on the pitch, going on the pitch to play football, but what happens out there. It reflects how you're going to perform when you go on the pitch. Yeah.
Agreed. Angel Musonda says, you said that you were a Liverpool fan. So how did you feel playing against your team that you support from childhood? And someone else asked the same thing. Katabwe 109. What was it like playing against Liverpool? Tell us about that.
It was a dream come true. Like,
Anfield. Wait, let's talk about Anfield. I was at that game. Yeah.
You know, walking out of the tunnel, and then just the atmosphere itself, it was insane. It was like electric. I just hear it or see it on TV, but to be able to experience it, it was crazy. It was really amazing, you know. And one thing, like for me, what happens, it's like when I'm playing, I really don't focus about the cloud, you know. I really pay attention to what I'm doing about the game. I'm just focused on the game.
So you shut everything else out?
Yeah. I just put my ears to my teammates, to my coach, and for the fans, I just remember about the fans. When I score, I have to go and celebrate with them. They are there.
Yeah.
I have to celebrate. But what they are doing, they're supporting. I can feel their support, but not really pay attention about the negativity that is coming
That's
from
right.
the fans now. I really pay attention to their support, but not the negative things that are coming from outside.
There you have it. I hope you heard it for yourself. Patson Daka is actually doing extremely fine. Thanks for watching and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. And don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Share the video as well.
Mirrors and baby